Hello beautiful people. I lost connection the first time, but welcome to Bergamot Week. I'm just dropping in today for a quick video on this beautiful Good Friday, and I'm going to share with you my musings on Bergamot Essential Oil and how I've incorporated it into my days. So if you haven't already seen, I've shared a lot of posts on Bergamot this week on my Rise with Jessica Carey page, so please check them out if you're wanting to know more about this beautiful blend of bergamot. So bergamot is sourced in Italy. It's a compact sourcing oil, and I encourage you to watch a video. I posted a video from YouTube on Tuesday about the sourcing of this oil, and the Italian men are just so beautiful in this video, so I would encourage you to have a look at that. And how I've used bergamot this week has been, it's always quite ironic how so far when I'm using these oils and anchoring into them each week to share with you guys what it's actually been revealing in my life. And this week has been quite an intense week for me. In salon, coming up to Easter, and I found myself not being able to exercise much and not being able to do a lot of the things that I would usually do for myself. So I was supporting a lot of other people. And what's quite ironic is bergamot is actually the oil of self-acceptance. And what I found this week is finding myself being quite critical and quite judgmental of myself and of what I had to get done and what time was. So what I love about this blend, this citrus blend of bergamot, it's not a really overpowering smell. It's very gentle, it's very graceful, it's very calming. So as much as citrus oils are uplifting, and bergamot is very uplifting, it's a very gentle uplifter, and it's still very calming for the body and for the nervous system and for your emotional body. So what I love about this oil and its emotional support is it is the oil of self-acceptance, which again, quite ironic that that's what I was going through this week. And I'd love you just to feel into yourself and just feel into your heart whether there's a part of yourself that you're being a little bit hard on or that you're being critical to. And I'd love you to anchor into how you can be more accepting of yourself in that way. So when I use bergamot, it's generally in a space to shift out stuck energy in the body, shift out any energy that is making me feel critical or judgmental of myself. So if you can think of a time, let's make this really practical. If you can think of a time that you were putting yourself down, you know, we get put down enough in life. Hello, darling Emily. We get put down enough in life without us putting ourselves down. So what I encourage you to do with this blend is when you smell its aroma, when you anchor into the essence of bergamot, really tune into your body, your emotional body, your energetic body, your physical body. If there's any part of you that you're not accepting, whether that's you're not accepting the size of your boobs, you're not accepting the skin you're in, your hair, it could be something physical or it could be something more emotional. It might be that you're not accepting that you're quite sensitive or that you can't cry or you haven't cried in weeks. Whatever it may be, I love, love, love using this oil for men and for women for self-acceptance. Sometimes I think women think we're the only ones who don't accept aspects of ourselves, but this is across the board. This is, you know, men also have aspects of themselves that they struggle to accept. They may just not be as vocal about it. So the essence of bergamot just invites in shifting out stagnant feelings that are stuck in the body and anchoring into new, more supportive, and creating a dialect diet that's supportive of self and uplifting of self instead of dismissive or putting down. So for me, I've used this for a couple of years as well, and I found that it really shifts out any core beliefs that I still have of being really hard on myself. Being really vulnerable here, I've had a lot of my life, I've been put down by a lot of people. I have been torn apart by many women throughout my life, and I make it my intention every single day to uplift myself first and foremost, but to uplift as many women and men in my life that I possibly can. So in doing that, it's about speaking kind words, but it's also about being anchored in my own power. So bergamot I actually use on my solar plexus chakra, and our solar plexus chakra is here. It's in our center. It's in our core center of our being. So again, power, center of being. And it is actually the color yellow. If we're wanting to do a meditation with that chakra, we can actually envision a yellow light. And whenever we're feeling disempowered, or whenever we're feeling like we're not centered within our own being, our own soul, our own heart, we can actually anchor into the blend of bergamot to bring in firstly self-acceptance and center us in our solar plexus chakra. So I really, really, really love using this because the solar plexus chakra is such a powerful part of our being, and so many of our solar plexus are actually off balance or overactive or underactive energetically, and it's so important that we find the courage to be really brave and be really courageous about, we are more the same than we are different, and we all have stuff that we're going through. So I would love you to use this blend to anchor into your own self-confidence, to anchor into your own optimism, and use this blend as a way of shifting out stuck energy in the body. That's how I've used it, and it's supported me in shifting those beliefs or those core patterns in the diet around I'm not good enough, I'm unlovable, I'm not worthy. So all those things can get stuck energetically in the solar plexus. So I use bergamot as a gentle, kind support for that area of my body. So if you have any bergamot, or if you're interested in bergamot, let me know. But if you have this, use this on your solar plexus. It's so powerful, so powerful. I actually like popping it in Earl Grey tea. So it's really beautiful on a practical level for that as well. But most of all, it's really, for me, about the emotional body, the energetic body, and using it to uplift but calm and center and support any movement and flow through my emotional body. You can add in an oil like cypress with that, because it's the oil of motion and flow, which we'll be doing in a couple of weeks. But really anchoring into how you can incorporate that to invite in self-love and to invite in self-acceptance. I think it's really important, especially in a world of social media and a world of that is quite fast-paced, that we really anchor back into the core of our own being and shine that love inward first, so we can radiate that out to the rest of the world. So what else do I use bergamot for? Bergamot, I had a really cool blend in salon this week that actually most of the men loved. It was bergamot and rosemary and a drop of patchouli. And every time a man walked in, they were like, wow, it smells good in here. So yeah, I would love to know, for any of the ladies that are watching, Emily or Belinda, how do you use bergamot? How do you incorporate it into your days? And anyone who's going to watch this later, I would love to know more insight on how you've worked with bergamot, how it's supported you. But yeah, for me, it's really been a blend of a lot of emotional support, and it's been a really beautiful anchor for that. And what else have I used it for? I love it it's in a lot of blends that doTERRA have already created. So it's in your Whisper blend, it's in Citrus Bliss, it's in Hope, it's in Beautiful, it's in Forgive. And you can, if you look at the words of those, the Hope blend and the Forgive blend, it's all about acceptance of self. It's all about bringing that back inward. And this is what I do with that oil. I bring it back inward. A lot of the other citrus oils, I use them for a lot of upliftment, a lot of outward energy. So bergamot is that one it's that gentle, soft aroma that it brings me calm and then centers me back in to my body. So if you're wanting to bring more self-acceptance, self-love, self-respect, self-honor into your moments of your days, then I would encourage you to bring bergamot in, smell the aroma, apply it to your solar plexus, diluted, and then, pop it on the bottoms of your feet. And I actually also love it for sleep because it's got that calming citrus aroma. I blend that with frankincense or lavender or vetiver or a combination of those, and that's set for a really restful night's sleep, especially if you've had a day or an afternoon or some moments that you've found your diet of yourself being quite self-critical or just quite judgmental of self, then I would encourage you to use bergamot to help shift that in your subconscious while you sleep. Other than that, it's beautiful in water, beautiful in a soda water, something like that, refreshing as well. But again, emotional, energetic body is what this baby serves me for, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to anchor into this guy this week. And next week we're going to go through the oils. I'm going to do 2 oils next week. So next week I'm going to anchor into birch and black pepper. I feel they coincide with each other, so I'm gonna intertwine them together and anchor them into for a live next week as well. But I hope you all have a good Friday. I've been cracking up at that all day. No one else finds it funny, but it's a bit of a dad joke, but that's okay. What did Emily say? Bergamot has been incredible support for myself and the emotional body around self-confidence. I love her. Yeah, and if you watch the video on bergamot for self-acceptance and how it's sourced in Italy, it's quite incredible. So yeah, I'm looking forward to anchoring into black pepper and birch next week. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed anything that you've witnessed on bergamot, and I will see you all next week. So have a beautiful, safe and happy Easter with loved ones, and I will see you all soon. Mwah!